Hey folks, welcome back to Preppers Community. Have you noticed those empty shelves popping up in stores across America? Maybe it's your favorite cereal missing or that go-to pasta sauce, small things we never thought we'd worry about. But lately, those headlines have been shouting about supply chain issues and shortages that just keep coming. And listen, this isn't about panic, it's about awareness and action. As Americans, we've got to stay ahead of these shifts, especially with these new announcements affecting our daily lives. So if you're all about staying informed and being proactive, stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to activate the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now let's dive into 8 shortages that could impact Americans very soon, and why getting prepared now might just make all the difference. Alright, let's start with food, something we all rely on. Have you noticed a struggle to find basics like rice, pasta, flour, and even cooking oil? These are items at the core of most meals in American households, and seeing them become scarce is a bit alarming. What's causing this? It's the same story with supply chain disruptions, transportation costs, and increased demand. The costs for producers to get the materials they need have skyrocketed, affecting not just prices, but availability too. More people are stocking up, which means that shelves are emptying faster, and prices for these staples are creeping up steadily. To stay ahead, think about what your family eats weekly, and consider picking up an extra bag of rice or pasta the next time you shop. A little foresight can go a long way in keeping your kitchen stocked with the essentials you know your family will actually use. And if you're able to, consider buying bulk options for even better savings. Now this one's especially tough on American families with young children: baby formula. You might have seen images of empty shelves where baby formula should be, or maybe you've even witnessed parents going store to store, trying to find what they need. Why the shortage? It's a complicated issue with several factors at play. One of the biggest is supply chain disruptions. Getting the ingredients needed to make formula, as well as packaging and transport, has become incredibly challenging. Then there was a major recall by a prominent baby formula manufacturer earlier this year. This shook parents' confidence and worsened an already tight supply. If you're a parent, reach out to local resources like pediatricians, food banks, or online parenting groups for alternative solutions and support. Sometimes you'll find resources available that aren't as obvious, but knowing your options can help make this tough time a little more manageable. For all the pet owners out there, this one's concerning pet food shortages. Just like human food, pet food supplies have taken a hit, and more Americans are noticing their go-to brands missing from shelves. And if your pet has dietary needs, it's even more stressful. What's causing this? The answer's twofold. First, the production of pet food has been affected by similar supply chain disruptions that human food has faced. Getting raw materials like proteins, grains, and even packaging has become more difficult, leading to delays and higher prices. And secondly, more people adopted pets in recent years, so demand has gone up drastically. So what can pet owners do? Avoid panic buying or hoarding, which only worsens the issue. Instead, try picking up an extra bag here and there during regular shopping trips. Look into alternative brands, or consider homemade pet food recipes as temporary solutions. And if your pet has specific dietary requirements, consult your veterinarian for tailored advice to keep them healthy. Shortage number 4, pharmaceuticals and OTC medications. Access to medicine is a huge priority, especially for those who rely on daily prescriptions or over-the-counter medications. Across America, people are reporting longer wait times for certain drugs, and OTC meds are becoming sparse. What's causing this? Pharmaceutical companies have been facing manufacturing delays and ingredient shortages due to global supply chain disruptions, which means that even widely used medications are getting harder to find. High demand for certain drugs is adding to the scarcity as well, as people seek ways to keep essential medicines on hand for their families. Now's a good time to refill prescriptions early when possible and keep a small stock of essential OTC meds. Check in with your doctor about safe, alternative options or generics for your medications if shortages persist. Keeping these essentials on hand could help prevent a gap in your treatment if supplies run low. Shortage number 5, canned goods. Canned foods are essentials for any prepper, and we're seeing these go fast. Popular items like canned vegetables, beans, and meats have become harder to find, with prices climbing steadily. What's behind the shortage? High demand, production costs, and ongoing supply chain issues are making it difficult to keep these pantry staples stocked. With the long shelf life and versatility of canned foods, more people are buying them up as a simple way to build up their food storage. But production hasn't caught up with this surge in demand, leading to periodic shortages on shelves. To prepare, consider picking up a few extra cans each grocery trip. Stocking up gradually ensures you're ready for whatever comes without creating a shortage by panic buying. Before we move on to the next shortage that could impact Americans, I want to share something essential that can enhance your preparedness efforts. If you're serious about getting ready for the challenges ahead, you should definitely consider checking out The Stockpile Savior by Mark Anderson. This book is not just another survival guide, it's a vital resource for anyone looking to navigate potential shortages. Anderson offers practical strategies for securing food, water, and other critical resources when times get tough. Remember, it's not about if a crisis will occur, but when. What makes this book particularly valuable is its emphasis on self-sufficiency. It provides insights on how to effectively preserve food and adapt with limited resources, ensuring you're equipped to handle whatever comes your way. For anyone invested in preparedness, this is an essential read. I'll include a link in the description below so you can explore it later. There's a wealth of knowledge packed into this book, and I believe you'll find it incredibly beneficial as we discuss the next shortage that could affect Americans. Shortage number 6, electronics and household appliances. Next up, electronics and essential household appliances. If you're in the market for things like computers, refrigerators, or microwaves, be prepared for delays or higher prices. This could impact many households, particularly if appliances suddenly need replacing. What's causing the issue? Electronics are heavily reliant on microchips, and there's a global shortage. In addition, production delays, shipping disruptions, and increased demand for electronics for remote work and schooling have all added strain on these supplies. If you know you'll need a new appliance or electronics soon, it may be wise to budget and research options now so that you're not caught off guard by price hikes or limited availability. Planning ahead can give you better choices and help you avoid overpaying. Shortage number 7, energy and fuel. Energy prices have been a roller coaster lately, with fuel costs being a big hit on American wallets. And it's not just gas. Home heating oil, propane, and electricity rates are affected too. What's the cause? Global demand is up, but production hasn't kept pace. Supply chain disruptions, political conflicts, and natural disasters have all played a role, making fuel costs more unpredictable and sometimes inaccessible. Now's a good time to look into ways to reduce energy consumption at home, like insulating rooms, using energy-efficient appliances, or even investing in alternative power sources if you can. Every small step counts, and it could save you money and stress in the long run. Shortage number 8, paper products. Remember the great toilet paper panic? It looks like paper products might be going down a similar path again, with tissue, paper towels, and toilet paper in higher demand and lower supply. What's the reason? Rising production costs for materials coupled with increased demand are driving shortages. As people stock up, supply continues to dwindle and prices inch higher, leading to those empty shelves that we've seen before. To prepare, buy only what you need and maybe a little extra, but avoid hoarding. That way we can all have a fair chance at staying stocked up without triggering another shortage. And there you have it, 8 shortages that could impact Americans very soon. Each of these areas affects our daily lives, and being prepared is the best step we can take to face these challenges head-on. If this information was valuable to you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Preppers Community, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you'll always be the first to know when we share more updates and prepping tips. Remember, it's about staying informed, being prepared, and looking out for our families and communities. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe and stay prepared.